folks, poster. Welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video. So, we got some additional info, right? We got some additional info on a lot of stuff, right? So, again, a lot of these aren't confirmed. I'm getting these from really not the greatest sources, unfortunately. Some of these could be kind of iffy. But there are a few things that I think are pretty solid. First of all, Sword and Shield DLC campaign is coming, right? We'll talk about that later. And also, we do have SYGNA GRIMSLEY's actual art, right? And it's confirmed that SYGNA, well, I wouldn't say confirmed, but it's pretty much, I mean, here's a picture, right? SYGNA GRIMSLEY very likely will be on the a dual featured banner with SYGNA Alyssa, which dual banners suck, but like, I guess this is not as bad as the Guzma one, just because SYGNA Alyssa is really, really good, right? So, I don't know. Anyways, also we do have the arts for Dawn and Berg as well. Here's Dawn. It is confirmed to be the Diamond Pearl outfit of Dawn, right? So that's pretty nice. At least I think it's nice. I like the Diamond Pearl version a bit more. And then we got Berg as well. Also, all three of these are banners, and so I think there's no story units. So, anyways, so there's that. And also, again, do keep in mind the Steven event is also coming as well. The not Steven event, the Steven banner is getting a rerun. Also, Caitlyn's story event's getting a rerun. Dawn, they're all coming with expanded sync grids. Dawn's coming with an event as well. All that stuff. So, moving on to Sword and Shield DLC campaign. Not 100% sure what this is. I wouldn't get anyone's anyone's hopes up because we don't have any Datamined sync pairs for Sword and Shield characters. Maybe in the next Datamined, but which would occur sometime in 30 days or so, right? Maybe in the next one, but at the moment we don't have anything. So I would assume this campaign would come out with the Sword and Shield DLC. Again, we don't know what the heck this is. It could be just like a rally just to promote the game, kinda, right? As for the DLC, obviously it's the first one coming out is the Isle of Armor, coming out in June, which again is the month, right? Nothing too much to go through here, right? Maybe we could get like an event fighting these guys, although none of these Pokemon's data has been added to the game either. They added a bunch of new Pokemon data. I think there's like Spinarak or something, but yeah, there's not too much info on any of the Gen 8 Pokemon stuff. So again, don't expect too much yet. But maybe we'll get like some, I don't know, maybe a login rally, whatever. If it's free gems, I'll take it. But yeah, I wouldn't expect Sword and Shield characters and stuff just yet. Although I do think this is sort of a missed opportunity. If they could just drop Sword and Shield characters with the DLC, that would have been a really great move in my opinion. But apparently they're not doing that for some reason. It could be it's hard to get the rights and all that stuff, licensing stuff, maybe, right? Again, I don't know the details of that, but we're not getting Cubfu or Ursfu, or however you pronounce it, just yet. No Rillaboom, Cinderace, Inteleon, or Gigantamax versions of them, right? Training Pokemon, I think this has like nothing to do with Masters. But yeah, we potentially got stuff for Sword and Shield and all this stuff, right? So we also do have some really not the most reliable info on some of these units, right? So for Berg, it's going to be a Special Striker, weak to fire, Silver Wind, don't know how powerful that is, X Special Attack, Bug Buzz, again, do not know how powerful this is. Again, I'm waiting on Many Emeralds Datamined for the full details on these units. Again, these are, at the moment, the info is kind of iffy, right? So do not take this for like confirmed or whatever, right? Not the most reliable source. Speeding Sun 2, Swag Bag Run on Roll 1. So Swag Bag 1 is really interesting. Because Swag Bag 1, what it does is it gives any move with additional effects, a higher chance to activate. So for example, Silver Wind. So get an extra 10% chance to increase all your stats by 1, which is what Silver Wind does, which would be honestly very, very strong, especially since Berg's coming out with a grid, like, and move gauge refresh on Silverwind as well. That's Berg honestly is a sleeper. People are sleeping on Berg, man. Berg could be really, really strong. SYGNA GRIMSLEY. That's a water physical striker, for a dark type Elite 4, which, it's kind of weird, but honestly kind of good, because we're good on dark type strikers. Houndoom's already, one of the strongest, units in the game. And then it'd be really nice if we get more water type strikers, and we got another water type striker, or GRIMSLEY, right? We got Waterfall, X Attack, Liquidation. Again, don't know much about Liquidation other than the fact that it's a 3-gauge move. Sink of Swim, Cure Status, plus 3 evasiveness, plus 3 crit. Oops, did not do not mean to post that here. But anyways, don't strike me, please. Recoil, 90% of current HP. I did not say that. Someone else said that. I reject that. I just pasted what I think Crash posted, right? The person who datamined this info, right? Again, I don't think it's bad. I actually don't think this is bad. Even though it's 90% of HP, it's 90% of current HP. And also when it megas, you get plus 6. I think it's plus 6 attack or something, right? So it's gonna be interesting. And also there are some stuff that could make it so that SYGNA GRIMSLEY is not as bad as it seems, right? Definitely it's not gonna be something that's gonna stay in there for long. I don't think it's gonna be that great for boss stages, maybe, for one. But we are getting an amazing healer. So yeah, again, fast track 2, power flux 5, which is great. Double down 5, powers up sync move 50% with when you're super effective. And then we got Dawn, which is weak to bug. It's a support grass type. Got Razor Leaf, which lags the game. I think that's why they said that. X defense all. Good as new, which fully restores one ally and cure status. So it's basically a full restore. A full restore. That's really, really strong. Obviously. Full restore, man. And then Seed Bomb is their other move. Obviously support, you're not going to be doing damage, so it doesn't really matter. At least you didn't get Woodhammer. Skill, it got Power Siphon 9. Plus 1 attack and minus 1 enemy's attack by each hit she gets, which is really, really nice in my opinion. And then you have Vigilance on Dawn as well. So that's what Dawn is. Again, none of these info are like 100% accurate, coming from a news source. And their source has showed me some really questionable stuff, so I wouldn't like 100% just believe this just yet. Again, probably would have to wait for later for Mini Emeralds Datamined to come out to like actually get more concrete info on a lot of this stuff, right? But yeah, that's for the units at the moment. And also we're getting a Wallace soundtrack, which sounds super, super cool. I'm not sure if I could play it, but you could check it out. Again, you could just follow me on Twitter. I will be posting all the stuff, all the info that I could get, right? And then in the story event, it's going to actually be like Dawn versus Wallace in like a contest thing. That's really, really nice, right? We'll get Wallace back in another bit. Damn, Wallace been crashing all these story events, man. Very, very, very popular guy around Passio, it seems. Crashing all these events. And again, Caitlyn is getting a rerun. I think we do have the stats, though. The stats I would be slightly more confident on, right? Really hard to misinterpret these. So for SYGNA GRIMSLEY Sharpedo, good damage, I guess. Speed is really, really good, right? Especially after, megas. I think that might be like the highest in the game. Again, attack's fine. Everything else is whatever. Let's see. Berg Leovani has really, really good special attack. Speed's not bad either. But everything else, again, it's a striker. What do you expect? Don Turtwig, we don't have the evolution stats yet. But just looking from the first save evolution, it's not the best. It doesn't have the best stats. Speed's really bad. Defenses are... They're not terrible, but they're... I was hoping... I don't know. Maybe I had too high expectations for Turtwig. Again, we should probably wait for the full info on this, right? Because Absol, they usually post you know, 64% of the info and leave out like a lot of it for some reason. But yeah, that's all the info we got for at the moment. Again, don't get your hopes up for the DLC thing. It doesn't mean we're gonna get any of the new legendaries, because do keep in mind, like I mentioned before, in the data mine about the new creatures coming into the game, there were no Gen 8 creatures and no Gen 8 characters. So anyways, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I will be posting more content as we get more information, right? Again, there are some very, very iffy info on here, right? But just, you know, posting this so you guys get a good idea of what's probably to come, right? So I'm pretty confident this guy's gonna be physical striker, support, special striker. That all makes sense. But anyways, yeah, again, subscribe to the channel. I will be again posting more as they come, and I'll see you guys super soon.